Spring Test 5. Listen carefully to the instructions I am going to give you. When I have finished reading them, your teacher will stop the recording and answer any questions. You will not be able to ask any questions once the test has begun. I am going to ask you 10 questions. On your sheet, there is an answer box for each question. Work out the answer to the question in your head and write the answer in the answer box. For some of the questions, there is information in the answer box to help you. I will read each question twice. Listen carefully both times. You will then have time to work out an answer. If you cannot work out an answer, put a cross in the answer box. If you make a mistake, cross out the wrong answer and write the correct one next to it. There are some easy and some harder questions, so do not be put off if you cannot answer a question. Your teacher will now stop the recording and answer any questions. Now we are ready to start the test. You have 10 seconds to work out each answer and write it down. Question 1. Write the number 10 in digits. Write the number 10 in digits. Question 2. Look at your answer sheet. Circle a sum that equals 9. Look at your answer sheet. Circle a sum that equals 9. Question 3. Look at your answer sheet. Circle the number that matches the word. Look at your answer sheet. Circle the number that matches the word. Question 4. Take 3 from 5. Take 3 from 5. Question 5. Look at your answer sheet. Tick the square that is cut into quarters. Look at your answer sheet. Tick the square that is cut into quarters. Question 6. Look at your answer sheet. Tick the shape that has 3 corners. Look at your answer sheet. Tick the shape that has 3 corners. Question 7. What is 1 less than 50? What is 1 less than 50? Question 8. Draw 8 circles on your answer sheet. Draw 8 circles on your answer sheet. Question 9. Look at your answer sheet. Circle the boat after a quarter turn. Look at your answer sheet. Circle the boat after a quarter turn. Question 10. What is 1 add 8? What is 1 add 8? Now put down your pen or pencil. The test is finished.
Okay, boys and girls, we're going to mark these answers ourselves. There were some tricky questions there, I know there were, but super job at giving them all a go. So make sure that you've put your pencil away, put it to the side, and that you've got a crayon or a colouring pen, something that you can use to mark with. And we're going to go through the answers together. The first one wanted you to write the number 10. So if you did this, and it looks exactly like the number 10, give yourself a tick. And we're on question number 1, so we're going to colour in 1 because we got it right. If you didn't get it right, don't colour it in. So number 2, we have 3 different sums here, but only one of these sums gives us the answer that's 9. So you should have circled 7 add 2, because 4 add 6, it's your number ones of 10, isn't it? So it's going to add to 10. 4 add 4, it's your doubles, that gives you 8. So this one is the one that gives you the answer of 9. Okay, here's a number word. Okay, and there's a clue with this bigger number word. If you look at the beginning of it, it starts with the word 4, so 14. You had to circle the number that matched the word, and it was this one. So well done if you got that. Okay, for this one you had to do a little bit of taking away, and you had to take 3 away from 5 and give me the answer. So start with the number 5 and count back 3. You might have wanted done that in your head, you might have wanted to use your fingers and taken away 3, and you should have got the answer. No matter how you did it, you should have got the answer 2. So if you got that right, give yourself a tick and colour in 4. Okay, so here we've got some shapes that have been split up in 4 pieces. So it asked us to split it into quarters. So we know that when we split it into quarters, all parts of the shape must be the same. So look at this one. Are all 4 parts the same size? Are they all the same size? No, it can't be that one. What about this one? Look, each part is exactly the same size, isn't it? So it must be that one, and it can't be either of those because look, all their parts are different sizes. So if you circle that one, well done, you've got question number 5 right. Okay, again this one was a little bit more trickier. We haven't really looked at this in class just yet. But there's one shape here that has 3 corners, and it also has 3 sides. So which one of these shapes has 3 corners? It's the triangle. Like there's 1 corner, 2 corners, and 3 corners. So really well done if you got that. I'm super impressed. Oh my goodness, this was a really big question, wasn't it? With a really big number. It wanted you to figure out what was 1 less than 50. My goodness, that is tricky. So I'm going to count from 40 up to 50. You can help me if you want. So we've got 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So what was the number there that came just before 50? It was 49. So my goodness, if you got that right, boys and girls, wow. Well done. And don't forget to colour the question at the bottom if you got it right. Okay, this one wanted you to draw some circles. Now make sure, I want you all to double check that you've got 8, no less, no more. Make sure that you've got 8. So you can double check with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this one again, a little bit more tricky, so don't panic. Please don't worry at all if you didn't get this one right. So have we look at the boat. One of these boats have turned a quarter turn, so they've went not halfway around, but only a quarter of the way around. And boys and girls, if you circled the middle one, even if you took a wee guess, that's no problem. That's fabulous, well done. Okay, and the last one, oh, I loved this question. It was, what was 1 add 8? Or 1 more than 8 is what? Fabulous. It is just like the number after, isn't it? It's the number 9. Excellent. Boys and girls, I'm really proud of you no matter what you got there. Thank you so much for trying your absolute best.